Hey Theater Geeks, I'm Emily and welcome to Musical Mondays. So we're still in the thick of Tony Week. Let's get on to this second video. Today I'm going to be doing predictions for the winners in the featured acting categories. So let's get started with Best Featured Actor in a Play. Something interesting about this category, it's the only acting category that has 6 nominees this year instead of the usual 5. First up in this category we have Matthew Beard in Skylight. It is his Broadway debut and therefore his first nomination. He is playing Edward Sargent, the son of Bill Nye's character. Next up we have K. Todd Freeman in Airline Highway. This is his second Tony nomination and he is playing Sissy Nana, a drag queen in the story of Airline Highway. Next is Richard McCabe in The Audience. He is playing former British Prime Minister Harold Wilson and it is his Broadway debut and therefore his first Tony nomination. However, he did win an Olivier Award for this role when he played it in London last year. Next we have Alessandro Nivola, who is nominated for The Elephant Man. He plays Dr. Treves, the man who brings John Merrick into English society and introduces the Elephant Man to that sort of life. This is his first nomination for a Tony, but he has done other Broadway shows before. Next up, we have Nathaniel Parker in Wolf Hall Parts 1 and 2. He's playing Henry VIII, which he played in the London production of the show, and this is his first Tony nomination. Last in this category, we have Micah Stock for It's Only a Play. He is playing Gus, the coat check boy who has aspirations of being on Broadway. This is It's Only a Play's only nomination in the Tonys this year, and it is Micah's Broadway debut and therefore his first nomination. Based on all the talk I've seen on different message boards and prediction sites, it seems like this race is down between Micah Stock and Nathaniel Parker, despite the fact that Richard McCabe won an Olivier for the role he's playing on Broadway this year. I think that this one will go to Nathaniel Parker. The Tony voters tend to like West End transfers in the play categories. They also tend to like British actors and period pieces. So I think that it'll go to Nathaniel Parker for playing King Henry VIII. Next, let's talk about Best Featured Actress in a Play. First, we have Annalee Ashford for You Can't Take It With You, where she played one of the kooky granddaughters, Essie Carmichael, a candy maker and a wannabe ballet dancer who is terrible at ballet. This is her second Tony nomination. Her previous one was for Kinky Boots, which was another comedic role, and she has won the Outer Critics Circle Award and the Drama Desk Award for Best Featured Actress in a Play this year. We have Patricia Clarkson for The Elephant Man, where she played Mrs. Kendall, the first woman of high society that John Merrick met. This is her first Tony nomination, though she has done previous Broadway shows. Next we have Lydia Leonard for Wolf Hall Parts 1 and 2. This is her Broadway debut and therefore her first nomination, though she did play Anne Boleyn in London as well. Next we have Sarah Stiles in Hand to God, where she is playing Jessica, one of Jason's fellow puppeteering classmates. This is her first nomination as well. And last in this category we have Julie White for Airline Highway. She plays Tanya in the play, and this is her second nomination. She previously won Best Actress in a Play for Little Dog Laughed. So I'm sitting here in my very messy bedroom editing the video and I realized I didn't talk about who I think is going to win Best Featured Actress in a Play at this year's Tony Awards. Overwhelmingly, it's going to go to Annalee Ashford. Everyone is saying that. She won the Drama Desk. She won the Outer Critics Circle Award. So Annalee Ashford. Back to the video. Moving on to musicals. For Best Featured Actor in a Musical, we have Christian Borle for Something Rotten, where he is playing Shakespeare or the Bard. This is his third Tony nomination, his previous ones being for Legally Blonde and Peter in the Starcatcher, which he won the Tony for. Next, we have Andy Karl for On the 20th Century, where he is playing Bruce Granite. Lily Garland, read Christian Chenoweth's love interest in the show. This is his second Tony nomination, his previous one being for Rocky. Next, we have Brad Oscar, who is also nominated for his role in Something Rotten, where he is playing Nostradamus, the oracle soothsayer type character that tells Nick and Nigel Bottom to write a musical rather than a play. This is his first Tony nomination. Next is Brandon Ernowitz for An American in Paris, where he is playing Adam Hochberg, a struggling pianist. This is his first Tony nomination. And lastly in this category, we have Max von Essen for An American in Paris, where he is playing Henry Burrell, a French singer, and this is also his first Tony nomination. So in terms of who's going to win in this category, it seems to be between Andy Karl and Christian Borle, with most people saying Andy Karl being the winner. However, I have a big soft spot for Christian Borle, so I really hope that he gets this Tony. From what the clips I've seen of Something Rotten, he is nailing that characterization of Shakespeare, which is great. So I really hope it goes to Christian Borle, but I could also see it going to Andy Karl. And last but certainly not least for this video, let's talk about Best Featured Actress in a Musical. First, we have Victoria Clark for Gigi, where she is playing the role of Mamita, Gigi's grandmother. This is her fourth Tony nomination. Previously, she was nominated and won for The Light in the Piazza, and she was also nominated for her roles in Sister Act and Cinderella. Next, we have Judy Kuhn from Fun Home, where she is playing Helen Bechtel, Allison's mother. This is also her fourth Tony nomination, her previous nominations being for Les Mis, Chess, and She Loves Me. Moving along the Fun Home train, we have Sydney Lucas for her role as Small Allison. She is 11 years old, and this is her Broadway debut, and therefore her first nomination. If she wins the award, she will tie Frankie Michaels and Daisy Egan for the youngest performers to ever win a Tony Award. Frankie Michaels winning for Mame in 1966, and Daisy Egan winning for The Secret Garden in 1991. Then we have Ruthie Ann Miles for The King and I, where she is playing Lady Tiang, the King of Siam's chief wife. This is her Broadway debut and first nomination. And finally, we have Emily Skeggs from Fun Home, where she is playing Medium Allison. This is her Broadway debut and first nomination. So in terms of who's going to win in this category, as you may have noticed, this category is dominated by actresses from Fun Home. People seem to be thinking this one is going to go to Judy Kuhn. I could totally see that happening. It's her fourth nomination. She's never won one. She's giving a beautiful, nuanced performance as Helen Bechtel. However, I would love to see Sydney Lucas win it. I think she's doing a brilliant job as Small Allison in Fun Home. I cry every time I watch her perform Ring of Keys, and she gets to perform it on the Tony Awards, which is really, really exciting for me. But it's probably not gonna happen. Most people are saying it's gonna go Judy Kuhn. So I'm gonna say that's my actual prediction. However, I would love to see Sydney Lucas get it. But those are just my opinions. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more Musical Mondays. My next video will be talking about the Best Actor/Actress categories at this year's Tony Awards.